understand myself. You know what I'm saying? I can't love myself if I don't know myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gary, we have
Kendrick.
And we're going to talk about being imageless today. We were just talking about, before we even started, it's a couple of things that we was talking about. One is, we were meant to, like, as just people, we were meant to enjoy life.
For sure.
And I don't know, I think for some reason we get tied up in this mundane day-to-day life where it's like,
it's like we gotta keep up with like the status quo.
And it's like the dream that was set for your life is already pictured already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like everybody's an individual.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So,
yeah.
But it's like society, or I don't know, the culture, whatever says, here's what success looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And you're doing whatever to achieve success. And then if you don't achieve that success, you feel horrible about yourself. You know what I'm saying, man? What do you have to say on a topic like that?
I'll say like, it's kind of like, it's like we're the artists and we can't even paint our own picture. You know what I'm saying? It's like they paint the picture for us. You feel me? It's just like, I want to paint my own picture. I want to be creative. You know, I want to be unique. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, growing up, I'm very athletic. So if someone would just see me, just like Kendrick, that athletic dude. But like, nah, Kendrick's more than just the athletic guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's really deeper than that. But like, if I really stuck to just all like, this is who I am, I'm just the athletic kid. You know what I'm saying? And I stuck with that. That's not really truly who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's like Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, we can't let them paint the picture, man. We gotta paint our own picture.
But it's tough in this sense. They gave you that picture.
Yeah.
It's not like, let me have a choice.
Yeah, it is tough because like going through school and then like learning, you know what I'm saying? The schooling system's not built for certain people, you know? It teaching, you know what I'm saying, certain histories that like, it's not teaching what we want to learn. It's teaching what they want us to learn.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
But I don't think the public education system as a whole prepares you for life. It doesn't teach you to think.
Because bro, after I graduated high school, then went off to college, and it was just tough. And then after leaving college, and I was just out in the real world where I had to really get a job, and then I had no car, I had nothing, and it was just like, damn, I was not prepared for this at all.
How do you get a car?
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, damn, after I graduated and I was done with college for a little bit, it's just like I had to get a job, and I'm like, damn, I gotta save money and do all this and do that. I didn't have a credit card to build my credit score. I was so far behind, and then like that's when it hits me. I realized like, man, like, damn, I didn't learn. I really didn't learn nothing. Like, yeah, I had math, English, and stuff like that, but that's the basic shit, and that's not really building me as a whole.
And this was in high school, college, or just both combined?
It was just like, that was just the whole process. Like, yeah.
So in college, right? You have to go to K through 12. So if you didn't learn these things in college, why did you continue to do it? It seems, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of.
I'm not saying that to belittle you. Right?
Yeah, for sure. I would say I was lost in the sauce. You feel me? Like, I didn't really know any better. You know, during that period of time, I was just really finding myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, who am I? But I was always never gonna give up. I was never gonna quit. So I just kept searching, and then it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks that I didn't know I didn't attain that knowledge earlier in life, but like I was always searching. So,
I think to look back, you can only regret like if you knew. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you were searching means that it happened at the right time.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, for sure.
But the reason I went to college, right, is because I saw that as success. You know, we start off the conversation talking about we're supposed to enjoy this life, right?
Right.
So if I for myself had thought for myself, you know, I thought I was thinking for myself. I thought I was thinking for myself, right? But in reality, I was just following the set map. You go to college, you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? And it never occurred to me, I need to learn like these things that will really like influence or impact my life, like taxes and saving or investing. You know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm saying?
For
Things
sure.
like that.
Yeah.
So one of the things with Imageless for me is like preventing, like anybody, but the youth in particular, is preventing them from having to go through the things that we went through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would not want what I went through, you know what I'm saying?
You're lost in the sauce right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to let you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. So let me see. About the youth, like we kind of just talked about it, but the importance of finding your way at a young age would be important, just so that, like, I think you've lived long enough to know one decision could change your life.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, that's not said to, like, scare people into making decisions or whatever, but that's the power of your choice.
Yeah.
Of your choice,
And we got to accept that. We have to accept our decision, because it could go one way and then the other. And we could go from having a good time and just that one split decision, it all goes downhill, But it's just like, us as ourselves, like, we have to understand that the decision we make is us, And even though you have someone who influence your decision, you be like, oh, what you think, right? And then they'll tell you their opinion, and then, like, say you didn't really truly felt that, but you still made the decision based on their opinion. But at the end of the day, they just helped you out, and then you made your own decision. So I feel like, we gotta just, like, swallow the truth and just accept that.
Swallow the truth.
Yeah, and just...
That's tough.
Yeah, hey, that's real tough. That took me a while, like, just to, like... It took me a while to forgive people, and, like, just... There's a lot of things I was just like, man, like, I didn't want to... I had no understanding, you know what I'm saying? No knowledge. Because knowledge is key. Because I'm telling you, I was lost in the sauce. I would look at myself in the mirror. I wouldn't know who I was as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know my name. You know what I'm saying? Like, how I look. But that's not me. I never knew who I was and what's my purpose on here. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like...
Purpose.
Yeah, like... Yeah, so, like, decisions that we make through our life, you know what I'm saying? It's just like... Back now, I'll make a decision, and, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I'll ask for somebody else's opinion, and when it goes all the way left, I'm mad, and I'm just like, oh man, why so why that, and stuff like that.
But that's a microcosm of, like, the world, right? You're following something that you think is normal, and then when it doesn't pan out, it's like the people that set the rules aren't following the rules.
Yeah.
The people that follow the rules are lost in the sauce, and then they get mad. Which is
it's frustrating.
But you know what I'm saying? Is you have the power to change that narrative. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like we have to go back to, like, knowing ourselves, understanding, like, the decision that we make is us. It's we make those decisions.
Accountability.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's more complex than just, like, because that one decision could really change your whole life. You feel me? And then, like, a lot of people point a lot of fingers. But at the end of the day, when you point one finger, you're pointing 4 back, you know what I'm saying, or 3 back at you. So,
would you say that accountability is that spark that wakes you up? Like saying, whoa, okay, the decision or the place where I want to be, is my fault. Good or bad, it's my fault. I think that's when a person wakes up and say, hold up, what am I doing here? You know what I'm saying?
And that's like, when I came back home, 'cause I used to live in Kentucky. When I came back home, I still didn't know who I was, And then, like, to accept the truth that I'm in the position I am because of myself, it was hard, That it's lonely because, like, during that time I had to sit down, like, I was not talking to a lot of my friends, I wasn't replying to a lot of people. I was always just, me, myself, and I, and then trying to really understand, like, why am I here? Why am I in this position? I felt lonely because it's just like everyone's just out and about and doing, what they're doing, and it's just like, man, like, I felt like, damn, like, why am I here? Why am I in this position? And it's very tough, but that's the stepping stone that I had to take just to know myself, and just to, like, swallow that truth, be like, all right, it's cool that. I'm in this position because I put myself in this position.
It's tough in the sense of not being able to interact with your friends,
it was at that period of time. It was just like some of my friends didn't understand, but it was a lot of distractions around me. I was like, when I came back home, I was like 21. You know, around that time, you know, you want to live life, you want to party, you want to enjoy life, you know what I'm saying, do what you want to do. But it's just like, I wanted to find myself, you know, so I had to like, you know what I'm saying, separate myself to understand myself, you know, because like, we get caught up with all this BS around us, you know what I'm saying, like, we have our phone on us 24/7, you know what I'm saying, like, we scrolling, like, we constantly distracting, like, we're not really having like a time to think for ourselves, you know what I'm saying, like, jog back to like, decision that we make in the past time, or like, you know, certain conversation, interaction, and stuff like that. When there's so much distraction, we won't have no time to do that, you know. So it's just like that period of time, I was just like, man, it's time for separation, because separation creates elevation. You know, I want to go up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't mind looking crazy to somebody else's eyes. I know what I'm going through in my mind. You feel me?
Right.